You're listening to an Airwave Media podcast.
Recorded in Chicago, Illinois, with your hosts, Ken, Matt, Neal, and Jeff. This is Triviality.
Hello and welcome to Triviality, the game where a lack of seriousness meets a little bit of knowledge. And today's game is brought to you by a big box store that we won't say out loud, but it rhymes with Brosco.
Good old Brosco.
You know what I'm talking about? We like their products. We like their attitude. Is that right?
Yeah, we like what goes on there. You can get diapers and a casket. That's all you need.
And hopefully between now
and
the
they
time,
pay their employees appropriately.
Yeah, and hopefully between now and the time this episode comes out, they don't get canceled for some reason or boycotted.
They won't. Although if they could become a real sponsor, that would be great.
Yep. We know that the bottoms of their caskets don't come out.
Brosco. High ceilings, low prices.
Mm-hmm. They bring
Middle
the boom.
expectations.
A lot of booms.
What's their actual?
I don't know what
Their
their
actual is no body after body busting out of
Oh, okay. That's right.
Yes, that's right.
And cheap hot dogs.
Cheap hot.
It is, yeah, the cheap hot dogs. More savings, more doing. So
I thought that
Save.
was the Home Depot.
I thought that was Menards.
I think save big
No,
money.
Save
I
big
don't know.
money at Menards.
Yeah. Saving money at Menards. Home Depot is how doers get things done currently, I think.
That's completely different. You're right. Very
You heard
different.
some voices there, so we want to introduce our special guest. We have a special guest in studio who has braved the sweat lodge, and we'll see how they fare after a recording, which it's not going to be pretty. But thank
She's
you.
wearing a trash bag in order to work up that sweat.
Yeah, like Bradley Cooper in Silver Linings.
Yeah.
But Martie, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And remind people at home who you are, what you do, bank account, blood type, all that good stuff.
Yeah. Martie, I'm from southern Wisconsin. I do safety things for a company that has a redundant name. And that's about it.
Nice. And you've been on the show, so you're a pro already.
Yeah, hosted. It was last year, but it came out this year because time is illusion, as we've learned.
It is an illusion. Well, thank you for being here and for hanging out today. And we're gonna have to figure out who's on whose team here. So we'll figure it out in a second. But we have a host here. Always great to have him and his Humphrey Bogart statue behind him, his cardboard cutout. Our friend Nathan Charnock, Oakland 5 on Patron. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are y'all doing?
Doing great. What's new in your world?
Nothing is really new. I mean, I guess I have a new child, so that's
new
Congrats.
child.
yeah,
Congrats.
Congratulations.
yeah, made it. 6 months and still alive. So I think I've done my job well.
That's all
Little
we
Ken
can hope
McNeil.
for.
Yeah, doing great parenting. So yeah. But no, I still work in public transit. Still living in Dallas. Still haven't had the house hit by a tornado. So
All good
all in
things.
all, I think I'm all good things.
And solely responsible for Luka Doncic not being in there anymore, apparently.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that.
It's too
them out,
soon,
huh?
Neil.
Too soon.
Really,
Cooper
Neil.
We can talk
Flags.
about the stars.
Really distasteful, Neil. Honestly.
I know. What can I say? Nathan, I'm just curious with Dallas, is there like a specific nickname for Dallas? For the city?
I mean, Big D.
Is it Big D?
Okay,
I
that's
don't like
horrible.
Big D.
Let's
Yeah,
not do
no.
that.
Pass.
Yeah, I mean, some people call it DF Dub for but that's like Dallas Fort Worth.
Yeah, for the
That's
airport.
a little
There's-
better.
Home
there's
of
the Metroplex.
Southwest, right? DFW?
Yeah, Southwest Airlines.
Yeah.
Well, so they're based out of Love Field.
Oh, Love Field.
American Airlines is based out of America. American Airlines is based out of DFW. Their headquarters is actually it's on the property of the old airport that used to exist just south of DFW. That got bulldozed because it was in the flight path once they built the airport.
Well, what's not going to get bulldozed in front of the flight path is the fun we're going to have today.
Wow,
A little
Neil.
segue there for you.
Excellent segue.
Wonderful
Thank you. So we
work.
got
One of your best. One of your finest.
Thank you.
It's
Well,
as smooth as the runway tarmac.
Well, now that Daly's
That's
not
how you
around,
do
we're
a
getting
segue, Jeff.
any bulldozed airports.
That's right. Well, yeah, and I mean, if a DoorDasher can drive on to one of our airports, anything's possible. So, but yeah, we have to have teams to play the game. Martie, you're in studio. You're a special guest today. You drove here 10 hours. I'm just going to say 10 hours. I know it wasn't, but
I like it.
But yeah, who'd you like to partner with?
Oh, no.
Or we can flip.
Yeah, let's flip.
All right.
I thought this was pub style.
Oh, that's right. We're all
Yeah.
the same team.
Even
We don't have to
better.
partner.
Who
Who
would?
would?
It would be a shame if we couldn't all play with
That's
that.
true. That's true. So we're going to play pub style
Just
today.
pick
Even better.
everybody. Okay.
It was just a
Yeah.
test. And Marty passed. She said,
Yeah, good.
I can't pick everyone. I can't pick someone. So
Whose team do you want to be on? Well, the good news is we're doing this like kindergarten
It was a
soccer, and you all get a trophy.
you all get a
Neal,
trophy.
what the hell are you talking about?
I'm still stuck on the tarmac. But yeah, so we're all going to play as a team. It is pub triviality, so no rules. Obviously, there's going to be 25 questions. Nathan, you brought some audio questions as well to kind of sprinkle in and out of there.
Yeah, well, I'll talk about those as we get to them.
Cool.
Since there are no rules, I thought in lieu of the rules, we could get Matt's favorite Chicago Pope joke so far.
Oh.
My favorite one?
Yeah.
Oh, I would say that the Pope dunking the roast beef sandwich into the oil was my favorite meme. I don't
holy
have a
oil?
Pope joke. Yeah, yeah.
I liked CM Pope coming out to cult of
Oh
personality.
yeah, I mean it was
I didn't
it
see
was
that
a
one.
wonderful 3 days of Pope jokes. So shout out to Chicago. Sports team's bad. Pope, yes, good Chicago.
As promised, Chicago Pope jokes have been
Jardinere
had.
on the side is appropriate if you so choose.
That's what they're going to put in the chalice now when they give communion. This
Yeah.
is just Jardinere.
Jardinere. Could that be our team name today? Chicago Pope Jokes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, so, in order to get the faithful much closer to the suffering of Christ, they're going to replace communion wine with Malort.
Oh yeah.
That's truly,
Yes.
truly something.
Have you had Malort, Marty?
I have not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
should
you're
have.
missing
I
out.
have somehow weaseled my way out of it all the time.
We should have some here for guests just
Neal,
to like
remember
do it.
that time you did Malort like a year ago?
Yeah, it
and
was
it made
bad.
you wildly
I
sick.
like how you said "did Malort." Like it's
More savings, more doing.
it does merit the did.
It's bad. I don't recommend it, but now you're
No,
It's
I've
more
seen people do
drink.
it, and the joy of like not being a big drinker and just like I'm like, nope, not drinking.
just-
We're good.
Next time you're in town, you just got to go to a bar and say, "I need a Chicago handshake."
Yeah.
Oh, I've
they'll
been to
take care
more
of
than
you.
enough weddings and places with Malort. It's creeped into Wisconsin. It's there.
That's
Creep
like
to Wisconsin.
Chicago's sleeper cells getting Malort into Wisconsin to turn everyone.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, while the Pope is busy crushing old styles, let's jump on into this game because we're excited.
Yeah. We're excited, Nathan.
All right. So start off as how we always do on question 1. The Britannia Royal Naval College is the Naval Academy of His Majesty's Naval Service. What is the common name of the service academy, which it shares with the college in New Hampshire?
All right, jumping out of the gate strong with this one. Anybody familiar with the, I assume, British Naval Service?
I'm a little
You
bit.
did say British, so.
Yeah.
You know this?
I don't know.
Having spent some time.
No, I just know from Agatha Christie books, but I'm not
was
sure if I
gonna
know the right answer.
Is it a
What exactly were you
musical?
looking for?
And the name of a college in New Hampshire.
The common name of the Naval Academy, which shares a college name.
Oh, okay. Maybe I have to think about that one then. I know it's in Devon, right? I think what you're talking about, Britannia.
I don't know if anybody else knows this one. Do you, Marty?
No, I don't even know colleges in New Hampshire.
So, Neal.
I know what it
What's
is.
your best guess then?
My best guess, because I believe it's in Devon, England. I could be wrong on that. Nathan will correct me, but I think they go by Dartmouth.
Does sound like a college.
It is in Dartmouth, Devon, England, and it is commonly referred to as Dartmouth.
Oh,
Nice.
And
Paid off.
It wasn't named because somebody got a dart to the mouth after they got overly rigorous with their throwing.
It should have been. Darts are very popular.
It's Dartmouth, not Dartmouth.
Oh, I
Right.
see.
It's very popular in England,
Close.
actually. So they have a league, the top league of dart throwers, and there's 8 in if you think of football or soccer, like being relegated. So the top league is 8 people, and they all have walk-up songs and funny names, like Typhoon Terry or whatever. Anyway, it's just kind of fun to watch.
Yeah.
The Dartmouth is that you can split a dart by hitting it with another one, like the arrow.
Like
in
Robin Hood.
Ah, the old Robin Hood, as we call it. Like when we played swords when we were on camping that one time.
Not lawn darts, right?
Not lawn darts.
lawn
No,
darts.
little
Can't
little
split
bit.
swords. What are we talking about?
So, I mean, the boring answer is that it lies at the mouth of the River Dart.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, we won't accept that.
Take that, your jokes.
Right? I mean, but the thing is that, so many of those old English names, if you go back to Old English, it means something all
Mundane.
kinds of wild and cool. But sometimes it's super mundane. Sometimes it's like the place where we keep our sheep.
Well, and often what'll happen is things like dart probably meant the mouth of the river, so it probably means the mouth of the river mouth or something like that, because that happens all the time.
Yeah.
Well, we named our podcast Triviality, which basically means trivia stuff. So
Yeah, exactly.
I actually almost included a question about something else called Triviality, but maybe for next time.
maybe next time.
Yeah. So for question 2, we got J.P. Morgan founded what is now the largest banking institution in the world, J.P. Morgan Chase. Or I guess it's probably Chase. I don't know what the proper name is. Anyway, but this is a question about the man, not the bank. His first name is John, but what did the P stand for? This name is also referenced in the show Industry, as it is the name of the primary firm in the show.
The show Industry.
Oh, I've heard of that show. I've never
I don't know
seen
this
it.
show.
Are you familiar, Marty?
No, I haven't heard of the show either.
Is it an Apple Plus show? I refuse to pay for it.
I think it's on Max.
Oh, I also
refuse
refuse
to pay for
for
that.
Max.
Do you think he's got a
I
silly
get Max
name?
for free because I have AT&T.
Yeah,
good
John.
for
Oh, I have AT&T. Maybe I've had it all along.
Do you think he's got a silly name that starts with a P?
Probably. It's probably why it went by
Marty?
JP.
So
Yeah,
here's the thing.
like,
my brain goes to Piers Morgan, John Piers Morgan, but Piers Morgan is someone else that I'm
Yeah.
also not interested in.
Yeah.
What P word would you like to go, Marty?
Peter, Paul, Mary.
Percival?
That's the one that I was thinking of is Percival.
Well, Percival. That's a very Pope.
John Percival Chase.
John Pope is a thing that's possible.
Let's go with Percival.
Periwinkle.
So the Piers Morgan was actually closer than you think. It's Pierpoint.
That's right. I had heard of the John Pierpont.
I have a question for you, Nathan.
Yeah.
What musical's lead character is named J. Pierpont Finch?
That's a good question. That's not coming to mind immediately.
It's how to succeed in business without really trying. Former character of mine.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yes.
Then you should have known this because I'm
You
sure
should
he
have
was
known.
inspired by.
He was in
JP
the high
Morgan.
school when I was there. Yeah. That's probably why the name comes from that. It was in the 60s. Yeah. He works at a business, multi-level business, whatever.
A
I've seen it
multi-level
once
business.
before.
You know what I mean?
2 floors.
I saw the movie version, the old one with the guy who played. It was Robert. He was in Mad Men later in life.
Yeah, he basically played a
played-
version of his character, from the original musical. Yeah.
Yeah. But that was, I don't know, 20 years ago. So I feel old now. All right. So since I have a small child, I watch a lot of Bluey, which I enjoy because I pick up a lot of the things that I remember from when I was in Australia. And so as seen in Bluey's season 3 episode, The Decider, the State of Origin series takes place in June and July. And it's always a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite times a year because you get bragging rights until the next one rolls around. So which 2 teams contest the State of Origin series?
Ooh.
And cricket?
Oh, it's rugby.
Ooh.
Since we don't know the sport, I'd say we're in trouble.
Probably the I guess the national, if it's the national team, it's the I think it's just the Roos, right?
And then
Well,
maybe the New Zealand team, maybe.
Yeah, the All Blacks,
All
maybe.
Blacks.
I don't know.
As a hint, the series is State of Origin.
Um,
I mean, maybe state of origin. Okay.
which Australian states are we thinking?
Well,
Victoria.
Victoria. Everyone hates Victoria, so it's got to be Victoria versus like a
Yeah.
inland team.
Not
I would think.
Tasmania. I don't think they invented.
Queensland.
Yeah, Queensland, Tasmania, maybe they. I don't even know if that's considered.
No, because I wouldn't think that. If you're thinking origin, it's probably like who lays claim to like popularizing rugby in Australia. So I would think.
Well, let's say Victoria and Queensland.
I like that.
So Queensland is one of them. Bluey is set in Brisbane, and they are the Maroons, the best team. And the other one are the Blues, and that is New South Wales.
Oh, okay.
It's probably Jeff's team. Go Blues, right?
That's right.
Different ones.
Kind of fitting with Bluey being
Yeah.
in there as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
good call. Sorry to our rugby friends.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have an
It's-
opinion
if
on
I-
this now.
If I'm going to upset some Australians, I'll say that rugby is the real footy.
Don't upset any Australians because they're our second largest listener base.
I will try not to. The next question is also has to do with Australia. So since we're on the subject, what is considered the first full-length narrative feature film? Premiered in 1906 in Melbourne at the Athenaeum about this famous outlaw, and he was hanged less than a mile away from the theater 26 years earlier. What outlaw or the title of the film, either one.
That's
Can't remember the name of the old Australian outlaw figure. I kind of know what he's talking about, though.
yeah. They used to talk about this guy all the time.
I think there's a bunch of weird statues of him throughout
Yeah.
Australia too, right?
there is. Yeah. Do you know Marty?
No.
Man,
Got
I don't even have anything to
like
pull
a
from.
shotgun,
Yeah.
shotgun toting.
it's not Billy. I mean, well, there's Billy the Kid
Yeah,
here.
it's Billy
but
the
I feel like
Croc.
it's Billy.
Billy
I know.
the-
I know this. They have so many movies about this guy.
Yeah, I can't pull it.
They
Any
made one with
modern
Heath
movies?
Ledger about 20 years
Exactly.
ago.
Yeah, the Heath Ledger one's the one I remember.
I'm not
Billy?
I'm not gonna come up with it at all.
Is it Billy? Is that part of it or no? I'm probably just talking on my ass.
It's Ned Kelly.
Ned Kelly. That's right. I knew it had a Y in there.
Oh, he was
I
Australian.
remember that Heath Ledger movie.
Mm-hmm.
The Joker?
Yeah, it's the story of the Kelly gang, which about 17 minutes of it still remain. It was, I think, about a 70-minute long film, and is considered, the first ever full-length feature narrative film.
Wow.
I know Marty.
Look up some of these pictures of the statues though, because they're crazy.
Yeah, I know there's
'Cause,
quite a bit.
He famously wore like a cast iron bulletproof
Yeah.
suit, and that's often the statues have him in his giant helmet. And actually, for the film, they borrowed some of his actual bulletproof suit from a museum to film the movie.
It looks like a Monty Python.
Wow.
kind of-
Yeah.
It does look like a Monty
Yes.
Python.
Without it, though, he looks like a modern day hipster. Like, I could see him working in a Portland cafe.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
because of like cool overcoat? I agree, actually.
No, just the hair, the beard. He's full.
Oh, these pictures I'm seeing, he's wearing a knight's helmet of some sort.
Why did he cover
it
his
was-
A
face?
knight's
He's
helmet
so
or a
handsome.
bucket?
Or maybe he's Buckethead. Is he Buckethead?
was-
Was he in?
To not get shot,
Guns N'
I think,
Roses?
mostly.
Oh, that makes sense.
Feels like cheap armor.
It looks heavy. That's all I can think when I look at it, is that looks very uncomfortable.
Yeah, reminds me of the potbelly stove gag from the best Back to the Future, Part 3.
That's right.
Which I think in turn came from one of the Man with No Name movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a pretty direct homage.
Yeah. All right. So now we're going to move on to our first audio question. These are bluegrass covers that I did of popular songs. I love bluegrass, songs from the heart, sung through the nose. I am not a bluegrass musician, however, so we'll see how this goes. They
We're
sound
just
fine. I don't know if they
identifying
could be
the
better.
song.
Yeah, artist and title, or just whatever. The first one should be pretty easy.
Okay. Did you do this while in a bulletproof outfit?
I did not. I actually don't have any lying around. They're expensive. They're very expensive.
They're worth it, so you don't die. Here we
He
go.
does weirdly have a bear
Yes.
suit, though.
He does have a bear suit. Here's number 5, everyone.
Okay. This is a Starbucks playlist favorite.
All right. There you have it. Yeah, this
Lights
is familiar.
go out and I can't be tamed, and
Yeah.
it's tides that I tried to swim against.
So it's clocks. Is that what that one is?
Is it Clocks? It's
I
Coldplay,
believe
right?
you.
Clocks
it
by
is.
Coldplay. Yep.
It is Clocks.
Although it could also maybe be Chicago by Sufjan Stevens, or as we call it, Chicago Pope by Sufjan.
Chicago Pope. Are you a Coldplay fan, Marty?
Yeah. It's in the rotation.
I hear their concerts are experiences from people.
I like their first 2 albums pretty thoroughly.
I also liked their third and fourth album.
Yeah, the third one's
X and
pretty
Y was good.
No, four
Yeah,
is where I'm out though.
Viva la Vida.
That's not
That was the
There-
turning point
there's-
for me.
There's a few good songs in there. I would say as an album as a whole, I think X and Y is probably my last one of theirs that I'll sit and listen to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Nathan,
I mean,
Chris
there are
Martin's
some
favorite
good
color?
songs. I don't know, blue.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
probably.
No,
I was looking for
Yellow.
yellow. Anyway.
Oh,
Yeah, we know what
yeah.
you were looking for.
Thank you. I was trying to give softballs out here, but that's okay. We'll get them again.
What we're looking for is to pick up a few more points because, well, we'll measure it in dirty diapers today because we have a new baby in the house. So we'll do 2 dirty diapers so far.
All right. We gotta get
right.
I
better.
gotta pick it up. Yeah.
And great
right.
plan there by the
Yeah.
by Nathan on that.
Oh, thank you. I picked up a new banjo lately, so I'm starting to actually try and learn how to play bluegrass. So you get to be a part of my journey. All right, so the next question is going to go back to film. So 3 films are tied for most Oscar wins by the same film, 11. 2 of these films had the same actor in a supporting role. Who is this actor?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
3
you
films
gotta-
with 11, you said, right? Yeah.
So I'll give you guys a
Yeah.
hint. It's not Ben-Hur.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you one of the films, and I don't think it shares because it's Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
That's right.
Mhm.
Do you guys remember the other one?
I know,
Um,
I don't
no.
know.
Marty, lots of Oscars.
It's not
Titanic?
Titanic, is
Yeah.
it?
Titanic. Yeah.
So who was in Titanic and Lord of the Rings? Is the question.
Not Leo.
I've only seen the Return of the King once in theaters. And what year was it? 2005, something like that. 2003.
Wait, was Theoden also the ship's captain?
I was gonna say, I believe it's the captain that goes down with the
Nice.
ship.
Bernard Hill.
That sounds
It
right.
is Bernard Hill. Yep.
Nice. I was like, wait a second. I was like, I do know this.
Yeah, great actor. Just, I think, died about a year ago,
Yeah.
sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down with the ship. So
My
admirable.
king. My
Yep.
king.
Yeah.
Now goes to the Hall of his fathers.
That's right.
All right, so now I'm going to ask a question about one of my favorite sports, rodeo. However, I have to say it's not my favorite event. I'm more of a roping guy. But so it's been 36 years almost since Lane Frost, who is one of the greatest bullfighters of all time and an American hero. He died in Cheyenne on July 30th, 1989. At the National Finals rodeo later that year, his friend Tuff Hedeman made a qualifying time, then stayed on the bull for an additional full qualifying time as a tribute to Lane Frost. There is a movie about Lane Frost starring Luke Perry, and the title of the film is the same amount of time it takes to qualify on a bull. So how many seconds do you need to stay on to score?
Oh, I know this. So
I like how Neal started nodding. When
I
he
just
heard
remember
Luke Perry.
I remember the VHS cover at Blockbuster. The DVD
So
cover.
I used to watch back before Spike was something, before something was something. I used
Spike
to watch
Channel?
TNN,
Oh, yeah.
the
TNN.
Nashville network.
Yeah.
And I used to watch
Nashville network.
I
professional
didn't know
bull.
that's what that stood for.
Yeah,
Yeah,
professional
it used
bull
to.
riding, the PBR, and I know all about Tuff Hedeman. So
All right. Well, you guys sound pretty confident. Marty, do you know how long you got to stay on the bull?
No, I want to say like 15 or 30 seconds. I should know. I lived
think
in
that's
Texas
long.
long enough.
I think
where...
I
that's
think
really
the bull
long.
riders think it was 14 or 15 seconds, but it was actually shorter.
Okay.
Matt, do you know?
Do I know? No.
Yeah.
My
I think it's-
TNN is all when Raw went to TNN. That was.
I think
my
it's 8 seconds. Is that right, guys?
I believe this
sounds
would be a
closer.
perfect fit for an event on the Ocho.
It is 8 seconds is how long you have to stay on to score.
Or as Jeff calls it, exceedingly long amount of time.
I saw when
know.
Tuff Hedeman took it in the face and like had to wear a cage for a few years because unfortunately he like broke most of his face jaw.
Yeah. Played by Stephen Baldwin in that movie. I think I'm pretty sure it was Stephen Baldwin that played
Jeff's
him.
favorite Baldwin.
Yeah, it's not a great movie, but if you want to watch a movie about rodeo, it's entertaining at
I was
least.
gonna say there's not.
It's
It's
one
one
of
of
them.
3.
Yeah, there's not many, so you gotta kind of get what you get.
It's one
You
of them.
search rodeo movie on Netflix. Not a lot pops up. That's
There's a
true.
new one coming out, right?
So
Rodeo?
There's a new rodeo movie coming out.
Oh, is there?
I think so. For those
So
rodeo
there's-
enthusiasts.
Yeah.
I got to look into that, but there's a great movie. It's one of Chloe Zhao's. I think it's her second film. It's called The Writer. It's an absolute masterpiece of a film, and I highly
got that
recommend
guy?
that.
Neil McDonough.
Neil McDonough, The Last Rodeo.
He's shirtless.
Wow.
It's coming.
We just finished
Yeah.
Justified again, and he's in that.
Ooh,
He's very good at
Justified's
that.
good.
He's great in. There's a really underrated TV show if anyone wants to look for it. It's called Boomtown, and it's the guy who wrote Justified wrote it, and it's a great. It didn't last that long, like 2 seasons, but the whole premise of the show was every episode there was a crime and you saw it from the police's angle, the criminal's angle, the lawyer's angle, all in different points of the same crime to see who was right and who was wrong. Anyway, it's a fun show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's neat. All right, so I guess we'll go on to question 8. So many of the best-known works of this artist were painted in the gardens of his home in Giverny, France. And many of them were a series of paintings with size ranging from small pieces of less than 2 by 2 feet to mural-sized pieces more than 55 feet wide. What was the name of this artist?
You said France.
Yeah, he painted a lot of his works at his garden in Giverny.
I think I know who this is.
This feels like one of the Frenchies, right?
Yeah, Marty, you probably know this one.
What, Monet
We
or
don't- we don't-
Monet,
we don't
and that I
say
should
Frenchies,
probably be able to
Jeff.
tell them apart at this point in my life.
Monet?
Where's your-
He's like a garden guy?
Yeah.
I think it's Monet because I saw a film called Monet, and he was old and painting in his garden a lot.
I think it's
It
Monet.
is Claude Monet. Yep. If you're ever in Paris, there's a museum called the Musée de l'Oranger, and it's mostly mural-sized works of his water lilies, and yeah, they're like 50 feet wide each. It's very impressive.
Chicago Art Institute has quite a collection as well.
Manet was more of a portrait artist, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, it was featured
Easy
in Minute in
Ferris
Paris
Bueller.
too.
Oh.
No, man, the museum that Nathan's talking about. Yeah.
The Louvre is fine, but yeah, I honestly think there's better museums out there because they're less crowded.
Write a Yelp review for the Louvre.
It's
It was
fine.
fine.
Came to see Mary Magdalene's
fine.
corpse, couldn't find it. 2 stars.
Yeah. Went to eat at the McDonald's under the pyramid. 5 stars. Really upset some people. All right, so talk about Saturday Night Live. If you haven't heard, if someone hasn't bashed your head over this information while watching TV, it's been 50 years. And they've had many hosts coming from the entertainment world. However, they also have sports stars, journalists, politicians, and other unsavory characters that have hosted throughout the years.
Steven Seagal.
Yeah. Surprisingly, he is not on the list of SNL hosts who have murdered somebody. So, anyway, so throughout the years, there have been 5 SNL hosts who have run for president. However, I think all of them ran after they were on SNL, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, so out of these 5 SNL hosts who have at some point run for president, can you name 3 of them?
This would be a good team exercise, Marty.
I feel Obama and Clinton would most likely have been hosts. They feel like the most logical kind of personalities for
Wow.
it.
I know Trump did for
Trump
sure.
Trump did for sure.
Unfortunately.
Yep, because I remember he was the chicken.
Did
and then-
Al Gore?
Al Gore feels
host-
like he would have
Oh.
maybe around his documentary time, maybe or after.
And you know something? I think not was it Ralph Nader did, I think, too.
Oh, you're right. I think early on, yeah.
And it was like really bad. And they were like, what do you do?
Like Andy Kaufman time, maybe. I know it was. Yeah, I think you're right. Like a long time ago. Matt,
for
what were you
for
gonna say?
Nader. No, I mean Trump's obvious. He did just say run for president. It doesn't have to be obviously a
Yeah,
winner. So, Hillary didn't, right? She was just
She's
on
always
it,
appeared on it. Yeah.
but I don't think she hosted. She did the one with McKinnon where she played the piano.
Yeah.
And she
I think
came on.
Obama's been on it, but I don't know if he's ever fully hosted. Clinton could possibly because his era was a little bit different. I mean, he was on Arsenio, but I don't
He was
know.
on
I really
Arsenio.
like.
He
I
would have
like
done Mad TV, I think.
Yeah.
I like Gore, Nader, and Trump.
Those are. I think those are solid. Yeah.
So Trump did host. The others are McGovern,
Oh.
John McCain,
Oh, McCain.
Jesse Jackson, and in one of the worst episodes to have ever run, Steve Forbes.
Who's Steve
And
Forbes?
he's-
Oh, yeah. Forbes magazine.
Oh, he ran for president?
Yeah.
He ran for
Like most
president.
billionaires, he either ran for president or massively supported one.
Yeah, and he may be rich, but all the money in the world can't buy you a sense of humor.
Yeah, that same can be said about a recent billionaire host they've had.
Yes.
Nicknames with rhymes with Elon Musk.
That's very
Doesn't
close.
rhyme.
Very close.
It's the name.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Elon Husk, sorry.
There you go. It's better.
For legal reasons, I have no idea who that is. All right, so let's have our second audio one.
All right. Here we go.
I want you to know I'm really bad at this.
It's really familiar.
That sounds so familiar.
I mean, it's a pretty
This
common...
is no dig at Nathan's playing ability.
No, not
I
at
just
all.
suck at this
It's very well produced.
translation.
I agree.
Yeah, the audio quality is pristine, Nathan.
I've never played Dobro before, so that was a fun experiment.
Wow. Yeah, it's very familiar chord progression. Probably not an uncommon chord progression.
Can you give us like a hint, maybe like era or?
It felt Taylor Swifty to me, but maybe I'm.
It's a song by a Canadian.
Oh,
Shania Twain?
Snow
Well, so if I
Informer.
was
One of
to
the
hold something
Adams?
up, tell you to look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is
What'd
it
you
the picture song?
So I just saw a thing where they said that they love the version that says "Look at this graph," and they don't copyright strike it because they think it's funny. So look at this. Yeah,
So we at
Nickelback's
least
in it.
like them
Nickelback.
for that.
Yeah.
What song is it, though?
Photograph.
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 Yeah.
Every
Right.
time I do it makes me laugh.
Well, that was a lot of hints, so I'm not going to count that one. But at this point, we've filled up 5 diapers worth of points.
It's not bad. That's a
points.
good
That's
cruise
good.
night for Jeff. That's good. Before we hand over the reins, rodeo reference back to Nathan, I think. Right? Is it like a horse rein? Anyway, before we hand it back to Nathan,
I think you mean we're going to take the reins for a quick minute.
Thank you. I'm going to just need you guys for 8 seconds here to talk about Patreon. Go to patreon.com/trivialitypodcast. Become a patron. Help the show grow. $5 a month gets you all the bonus audio content and a sticker.
Neal, for you, I'll give you 16.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, please.
Unfortunately, Neal's hand did touch the bowl, so he's going to be
Yeah, I was gonna
disqualified.
say, I think
Touch
the
the
whole point is
bowl?
they don't have
You can't touch
reins.
the bowl?
No,
No.
you have a free hand. It can't touch the bowl.
What do you do? I guess that's why they wave it.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
get the
Well-
horns. That's
Well,
what
we're going
happens.
to take a quick break, and while we're gone, please try not to touch the bowl. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, it's CeeDee Lamb, wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys. I'm partnering with Abercrombie this season to tell you all about their viral denim. All you need to know is denim should fit like this. My jeans need to check a lot of boxes. Fit first, trend second. They need to go with whatever I'm feeling. And Abercrombie denim has it down, whether I'm throwing on a tee or putting a whole fit together. Shop Abercrombie denim in the app, online, and in store.
USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks, or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Visit USAA.com/bundle.
Bundle savings are off total premium, not available in all states or in all situations. To qualify, auto policy must be active prior to property policy issue, subject to change. Restrictions apply. Membership eligibility and product restrictions apply and are subject to change. USAA means United Services Automobile Association and its affiliates, San Antonio, Texas.
On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
All right, Nathan, we are back, so we are ready for round 2.
All right. So since we're talking about a Canadian band, I have a question about Canada and specifically Canadian geography. So the Great White North, it's the land of Molsons and maple syrup. It's the home of Bob and Doug, and it's a country with a lot of water. There are just lakes and rivers everywhere. But of the many rivers in Canada, the one with the longest combined length at about 2,635 miles is this river. And as a bonus, what does this river drain into? And if you've ever listened to the great Canadian folk artist Stan Rogers, it might help you with this.
So we're looking for the longest Canadian river and where it goes
Yes,
into?
sir.
Okay.
Yep.
Can you
Marty,
name
I know you're a big
Canadian
on
river?
Canadian rivers.
I do not know Canadian rivers. I've learned my Canadian providences, and that's about it.
Yeah. That's usually what you need.
It's one step better than us.
Yeah.
Does Saskatoon have a river? Is there a Saskatoon River? Does
Sounds
that
like
sound
it should.
Canadian?
Now, Jeff, through your habit of map gazing, has this knowledge popped into your brain?
On his when he's as many times on Map Hub.
He lays on his belly on his bed and just looks at the maps and rubs his finger on the paper.
Zoom in.
No, I like the paper maps. I don't like to be able to pinch and zoom.
More,
you know.
do you know the river, or are you more of land guy?
No, I can't say I know the river. I mean, the St. Lawrence Seaway is pretty long. That drains into the Great Lakes through Niagara Falls, but I don't think it's quite that long. I'm guessing it's a river that maybe starts up in the Rockies and then goes down towards like the Pacific.
Maybe
So-
Yukon?
No idea.
The Yukon River? Is that a thing?
Think Bob and Doug.
I don't know who
So
Bob
that's
and
Strange
Doug are.
Brew.
Up in the Great White North.
Oh.
Yeah, Strange Brew. That's Rick Moranis. Great Right North, yeah. What is that?
That's what they called. They were always talking about how they were up in the Great White North.
The Great White River? I don't know.
So their last name is Mackenzie.
Ah.
The Mackenzie
Yeah.
River?
It's the Mackenzie River.
Never heard of it.
It's
Bob
the
and Doug
longest river in
Mackenzie.
Canada. Yeah. It drains into the Beaufort Sea,
Buford.
which is far north. Probably way too cold up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's up there where they were trying to find the Northwest Passage, which is
A thing that'll exist soon enough.
yeah. So Stan Rogers is a great Canadian folk artist who's got a song called Northwest Passage that is all about him driving out that way, and name drops all of these places and things. So if you ever want to get into Canadian folk music, it's good stuff.
And geography.
Yeah.
In geography. And he does a lot of songs influenced by the Maritimes, so it's pirate songs and all that good stuff
Like,
too.
what about a
Sorry,
shanty?
We missed the shanty window.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, one of his songs is kind of a modern shanty, probably the one he's maybe best known for. It's Barrett's Privateers. So it's a big song in the shanty community, apparently.
Matt was into shanties for a minute there.
Yeah, I only waded into the shanty community. I had to leave. It was toxic, to be honest.
They're an interesting group. Yeah. Anyway, so talk about boots now. Not Texas boots, very very unwestern, but also known as the gum boot. This is a waterproof boot style that was originally a riding boot that was popularized by Arthur Wellesley, who led the forces of the 7th Coalition to victory at the Battle of Waterloo. The boot takes its name from his peerage title. What kind of boot is this?
Pretty sure I know.
Oh, really?
Do you have a pair of these?
No, I'm not that posh.
Okay. Marty?
I don't think I
Are
could
they
pull
like
them off.
Wellingtons?
Oh, yeah, maybe the Duke of Wellington, maybe.
That's my thought.
Yeah.
Wellies?
Wellies. Marty, right there.
Yeah.
They are wellies.
Nice.
Wellington boots.
Good job.
They are practical and fancy.
Make your feet
Everything
slide.
you need.
And who are they named after? That what person was this?
Beef
It was Arthur
Wellington.
Wellesley, the Duke of Wellington.
Arthur Wellesley. All right.
Just a coincidence that it was well.
Yeah. Because, I mean, usually peerage titles are named after the estate that you've been granted by the crown. So I guess he was just lucky.
What would
I
your
don't know.
estate be, Nathan?
So I don't know.
The Duke of Toonsville.
Lakewood. I live in a neighborhood called Lakewood, so maybe the Duke of Lakewood.
It's a good name.
Although, I'd really be pushing for an earldom.
Mm-hmm.
Something
The
a
Earl
little,
of Lakedom. I like it.
Yeah, I like it. It just depends on how many serfs you get. I guess that's the real kicker.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if we're allowed to do that anymore, to be honest.
Oh, is that over?
It might be over. Well, it might be
I don't
coming
live in
back.
England. I don't know how that country
Well, no,
works.
now, yeah, you can't have them anymore. But if you do have a certain number of serfs, like Ken said, you have to go to the beach and actually surf. So that's
No. Well, the beaches closest to me are in Galveston, and it's a little dirty, and they don't really have waves. It's kind of
Right. No surf
yeah,
there.
no thanks.
Yeah.
No surfing there. It is so really good for windsurfing, but like surfing, it's more of a West Coast thing.
Surf
Fair
Lake
enough.
Michigan.
Mm.
They get big storms up there. They get big waves, so I'm sure you could have a lot of fun. All right, so sort of sticking with British royalty, but not really. The British royal family is the largest landowner in the world. They significantly surpass the second largest in total acreage. However, the second largest landowner, which has recently had a leadership shakeup, has properties, as far as I can tell, in all but 2 countries, Saudi Arabia and Afghanistan, whereas the holdings of the crown are mostly confined to the Commonwealth. What is the second largest landowner in the world?
I was going to say China maybe, but I could be wrong on that. Like a lot of buildings like in Vancouver built from...
What about the United States government?
Yeah, that could be it too. Yeah.
Is it BlackRock? Don't they own everything? Is that the name of the company?
Seems like it. I know Ted
They're
Turner...
probably committing some light treason.
I know Ted Turner tried to, at one point, buy enough land he could ride his horse from the Mexico to the Canadian border.
Ted Turner, you said?
Yeah.
So do we want to go with an individual or a government?
Feel since it's vaguely
Or a
worded,
company.
it's probably not an individual.
Yeah, good call.
Just, I mean, it could be a government. I don't know if it's a company.
Let's say
What
the
about the
government
UN?
of the United States.
Okay.
Does the UN own land?
I don't know.
Don't
I don't know
think so.
anything about it.
I mean, they have special designation in New York. Like, the UN building does not sit in the United States.
Interesting.
So, I don't, although...
Yeah, but it does.
I mean, but still, like, if they own the land that they're on, right? Like they're building.
Yeah, I don't know if ownership's weird.
Well,
What are we
let's say
going with?
the
US?
government of the United States.
It's the Catholic Church.
Oh,
really?
that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Outposts
Back to
in
Pope
all but 2
jokes.
countries.
CM Pope purchasing everything up. Watch out.
Yeah.
Popoli.
It's all those few acres for parishes add up pretty quick.
That makes
Now, if we're
sense.
talking in just LA, I think Scientology has them edged out now.
Yeah.
Well, they may have more money these days. Who knows? All right. So still sort of sticking with royal family, but this time actually about the royal family. They really do like to keep using the same name over and over again. So, which name or names have been used the most by English monarchs? There's a couple different answers to this for reasons I'll explain after it, but I will be lenient on the answer.
Isn't James pretty popular?
I think there's a few
There's a
King
lot of
James.
Jameses.
Yeah.
What else?
We got Richard and Henry probably are up there.
You got at least 8 Henrys.
Yeah.
At least.
You have at least
A lot of Charles, though, right?
7
Oh,
Georges? 8 Georges?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Henry. There's
I
8.
kind of like
9.
George.
George, well, wait, was George the 6th or 7th?
King's Speech.
Queen Elizabeth's father.
King George. He was the
Not more than 8.
He says 5.
5.
So maybe it's Henry because that's the highest number we've got so far.
Yeah. There's 8? Yeah.
and there were like Prince Henrys, weren't there? Like there's a lot of others in the family. Henrys. Henry's a popular name.
Yeah. Henry. There's a lot of Edwards.
Well, let's go
Eddie's.
with. You good with Henry?
Well,
I'm good with Henry.
Edward might be up there.
Yeah, I think they're up there. It's like they got to be similar. Yeah, Henry's cool.
All right, Henry.
All right, so I would have taken Henry or Edward for.
Tricky.
So there's been Henry VIII and Edward VIII. However, to make it more complicated, those are the highest reginal numbers. But there have been 11 Edwards in total because there were 3 Edwards prior that were not given reginal numbers because they're from three Edwards previous. Yeah. Old time Edwards.
The OG
Edward the
Edwards.
Confessor or whatever.
He's on that list.
Edward the Impaler.
That's
Edward
Vlad.
Edward the Flatulent.
You never know. There might have been
Edward
an Edward
the
the Impaler
Incontinent.
there. All right, so now we're going to do one more audio question. See how this one goes.
All right. So, question 15.
I think I know that one.
Marty?
Pretty sure if you were to play this regular song for me, just any song, I'm not going to get it. So, not good with music.
Well, if it helps you, Marty, I think we're like 2 days early for a hint for this question.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Nobody? Anybody else?
2 days early?
Yeah.
2 days
Oh,
early.
yeah.
The question is the
yeah.
disease. Do you have the cure?
Right.
We're going to say Friday, I'm in Love.
By The Cure. If you haven't heard their last record, it's really good.
Like
Songs for a
how
Lost
recent?
World.
1994.
Yeah, so they did Songs for a Lost Planet like last year, I think. Really good record. New record by The Cure. That song is much older.
A
Yeah.
little bit, yeah.
Friday, I'm in Love.
All right. Well, after 5 questions in the second round, we are up to 8 poopy diapers.
Excellent news.
All right.
I took a recommendation from Ken. I'd only heard a few songs, but the Tears for Fears album, very good.
The new one, yeah.
Or the new one, but their big one.
Songs from the Big Chair?
Yeah, is it the one that has Shout, all the big hits, kind of?
Mostly.
I listened to the whole
Shout.
extended one. It was a very, very good album.
Yeah.
Kind of like bleeds, every song bleeds into it. It was really good.
That's Songs from the Big Chair.
It's been a really good last few years for like
Mid
old
late
new
80s bands.
wave. Yeah. I mean, The Church had a really great album last year. Slow Dive, I think that was maybe, I can't remember if that was last year or the year before. That was an incredible album, one of my favorites that year. That's more shoegazy, but
It's nice when a old band
Yeah.
comes back and it's not like an embarrassing rehash.
Right.
Where's Tears for Fears, Ken?
Huh? What?
Where's Tears for Fears?
They're active. What are you talking
Yeah, they're
about?
active, yeah.
I just said they have not a new album. It's like 4 years old now, but they're out and about.
Doing their thing.
but yeah, it's always nice when they come back and they have something that's not like a cash grab or a nostalgia thing. It's like you actually wanted to put something new down and it's good. I like that. It's, it gives me hope for later in life and still being able to be creative. All right. So I realized that I wrote a lot of questions about Canada. I don't know why. Anyway, so February 20th, 2025, a date which shall live in infamy. It's because Canada beat the U.S. in the Four Nations tournament. Canada has had a lot of previous successes and many contests. In fact, they last won back-to-back Olympic golds in which years? In hockey.
In hockey.
In hockey. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Back-to-back Olympic golds. Well, what was the year we won?
Well, wait, was that? So did they win at home in 2010 when it was Vancouver? Was that
I think they did, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
That was like
I
a
remember
Taves era, right?
I remember
That was like early
I
Taves era.
bet my friend I picked USA and he picked Canada and I had to shave my beard funny because I lost the bet. So
into a
Yeah,
maple leaf.
I would say
no, it was I did a Chester A. Arthur mustache.
2010 and 2014 sounds.
Sound really good, don't they?
Yeah.
That does, yeah. That does sound right.
Would they have won in Sochi?
I think, yeah. I mean, that sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Marty?
it's 2010.
I agree.
That's correct. It was 2010 and 2014. And, the Stanley Cup is still waiting on that. Of course,
Hey,
they are
3 out of
currently playing
there's- They got one team in, so.
yeah. So I guess it's all down to Dallas to keep the streak going.
We'll probably know when this episode comes out. So
Yeah.
any bold predictions, Nathan?
You know what? I got to say that, Miro's been great and, got a couple of good Finns on the team. They look fantastic. Tyler Seguin has really come back into his own. I think that Dallas could do it. I'm not going to say they will, but
I said a bold prediction, please. Bold prediction that will embarrass you when you're wrong, if and when you're wrong.
all right. A bold prediction is that they're going to win the Stanley Cup in 7 games.
Wow.
They're going to go all the way, and it's going to come down to an overtime goal in the 7th game.
All right,
Wow.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
That is bold.
So what was that streak you're talking about? The Canadians haven't won a Stanley Cup in a long time?
That's
92.
Edmonton, right? Were they the last one?
Yeah, it was
Wow.
Edmonton in 92, I think.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I mean, the last time, I don't know if it wasn't the last time, but a couple of times ago when they went to the finals and lost, they burned down half of Vancouver afterwards.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It was nice.
I remember them
to see
throwing
Vancouver.
trash at Roberto Luongo.
Yeah, not good. Not good look sometimes.
But I get it. If you're Canadian, you spend your whole life being so nice and polite, and every once in a while you just got to let it go and let it out.
Well, think of the irony there. The nice and polite Canadians' favorite sport is the one where fights just happen.
Yeah, true.
They just know how to express their anger.
That's right.
Sometimes through other people.
Mm-hmm.
It's what do they call that? By proxy. They do it by proxy. All right, so let's ask a question about something that Matt should probably know a lot about. The coffee bean. It's a wonderful, humble little thing. Gets me up in the morning, provides Matt with gainful employment, but it's not a bean.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Magical fruit.
That's right.
It's a berry, correct?
It's a cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
So what's the question is, what is the thing inside of it that I guess we turn into we roast and grind up?
The seed.
Yeah.
It is a seed.
Mm-hmm.
It is not. Yeah, it's a cherry, and the seed inside of it is what we all, maybe not all of us. Some people don't drink
whenever,
caffeine.
I'm doing the onboarding and the training for my new conglomerate associates, they're always surprised to see a cherry tree, and they're like, "Where's the coffee?" It's like that's what it is. They pick those cherries by hand, and then they pulverize the fruit away, and then
you bring them out to a cherry tree.
I have a cherry tree out back.
Hands-on training, Miyagi training, where it's like, I don't understand.
We all meditate under the cherry tree.
They somehow know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's
like
how
if you can pull a coffee bean from the tree.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, and they come out all green, and then you got to roast them, and it's delicious. What else is there to say about that? All right, so question 18 is, where the Danube begins at St. Martin's Chapel in Furtwagen and Schwarzwald, and onwards across the mountains in an area covering 2,300 square miles. This region of southwestern Germany is now largely a monoculture due to previous industrial operations. What is this region of Germany, which has because it's mostly a monoculture these days, it doesn't quite match up to its name.
Maybe Bavaria. I don't know if I could really name any other regions per se.
They really like cake here, if that helps.
Cake.
There's
the Black Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Forest.
Yeah.
Gâteau.
It is the Black Forest.
Nice.
It's a very nice part of Germany, but yeah, it's all it's all fir trees now. The actual forest was destroyed a long time ago during the Industrial Revolution, mostly, and now it's just a sea of trees that, in many places, go in oddly straight lines. It's kind of weird. They do make good cake, though. All right, so question 19. The name of the largest ethnic group in China and Taiwan comes from this dynasty, which was founded in 202 BC, lasted 400 years, and oversaw advances in culture, economics, and sciences.
This is in my wheelhouse.
Yeah. Anybody else have a guess
I studied ancient Chinese, both history and literature.
Before Jeff gives it up?
Mm-hmm.
Marty?
Han?
Oh, the Han Dynasty.
Jeff likes it?
I believe it's the Han.
Huh?
It is the Han Dynasty.
Nice.
All right.
Good job.
Now, what do you know about Han?
I know he loves eating snacks, driving fast.
Mm-hmm.
He shot first.
Shooting first, yeah. That's
Yeah.
Now I'm a bigger fan of the Han retcon than the Han Solo. But
that the other guy shot first. Isn't that what they did?
No, not the retcon in Star Wars. I mean the retcon that happened in Fast and the Furious.
Yes, yeah.
George
Han
Lucas is at it again.
Maybe the best character. He's awesome.
I went straight to Mulan.
In Furious?
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, he's great.
And then he dies, and then he's not
There's
dead.
3 schools of thought when you mention Han.
Yeah.
Wasn't it that Tokyo Drift ended up taking place after most of those next films that came up, and that's how they did it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a very silly franchise. It's kind of hard to keep track of sometimes.
Universe.
Tokyo Drift is a prequel, I believe. If I remember my
Yes, it was a prequel,
lore.
and then they
also unkilled him.
Then they unkilled him, and they made it in between,
So who knows? But you know what? They launch cars into space. So
yeah,
it's whatever.
Do we get another music question right now?
We do get another music question.
All right, maybe it'll be Pitbull in honor of
Mr. Worldwide.
All right, here's question 20.
Espresso.
Espresso?
No.
No, maybe not.
Oh, I heard a different song. I thought you guys knew right away.
I had my hand up because I knew right away.
Oh, you did? Okay. Isn't that
It's bigger. It's bigger than
I don't know the
Neal.
lyrics. I just know the
You are not me. The things that I go through.
What is it?
REM.
REM, right?
Losing my religion.
Yeah. They don't know that that's me in the corner losing my religion. Yeah. I almost did espresso. I was actually trying to. I was kind of figuring it out on mandolin before I changed my mind.
That'd be so good. I love that song.
Maybe
maybe next time.
David Archuleta's creme brulee. Maybe.
No, piss off.
Well, we're angry in the studio, I guess, but we're playing well as a team here. We got 13 dirty diapers.
13 out of 20 is not
we
bad.
collected 13, which is 1 day's worth for Nathan, right?
on how
No,
much
way
you
less
feed
than
'em, I
that. Thank
assume.
God.
Are you
Yeah.
on to solids yet?
Starting transition. Mostly focusing on like allergens right now. So getting the wheat and the peanut butter and all the things to
Cat dander.
like-
just shoving it down there.
yeah. Like
Seafood.
you were, rubbing the baby all over dogs.
You got the clams, you got the oysters.
Scallops, prawns.
Yeah, I don't know how recommended that is.
It's actually pretty well
Highly.
recommended to. Yeah, is that when
Highly
you're
recommended.
as soon as your baby is able to take solids, feed them every allergen possible
Throw
because
something down their gullet.
Yeah, it turns out babies' immune systems are really open to like stuff at that age, and by not feeding them that they predict that the peanut allergy got made worse
Is
because
that
of
why?
people's fear.
Is that why you guys are weak?
Yeah, I'm allergic to cats. Yeah, no
Allergic to
cats
everything.
around me.
I was
yeah.
actually born in a hospital, and I never left a sterile environment. So that's why I'm so frail.
That's why there's
Bubble
so
boy.
much weakness.
That's why Ken
didn't Paul
records in a
Simon-
bubble.
Was it Paul Simon did a song about you? I think The Boy in the Bubble.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well,
Moops.
on that note, we just want to remind you all really quick that we do have a Patreon. So if you feel like supporting us, please go to patreon.com/trivialitypodcast. For just $1 a month, you can get all of our stuff ad-free. For $5, you unlock all that bonus content. It's like 100 hours of podcast pleasure for your ears.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
All right. Well, please do visit us at patreon.com/trivialitypodcast, and we're going to take another quick break.
With a major selection of the looks your kiddos love starting at just $4 in the Walmart app, a new school year means a stylish new them. Who knew? Find skater skirts and Crocs that say, I'm casual but cool. Sparkly sneakers that say, it's my classroom, you're just learning in it. And preppy polos that say, I'm the teacher's pet, even if they're mommy's menace at home. Find their favorite styles starting at just $4 in the app. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso Virtuo coffee machines. Ready to enjoy the bold flavors of barista quality Nespresso iced coffee at home? Simply fill a glass with ice and press the brew button on your virtual pop machine to enjoy rich double espressos roasted to stand up even when chilled. Refreshingly bold iced coffee. Refreshingly easy to make at home. Visit Nespresso.com to shop now.
And we are back. Nathan, you got 5 more questions for us, including one more musical question, I believe.
My favorite one, which I'll explain it more when I get to it, but this was actually the hardest choice I had to make was what to do for my last one.
Nathan's choice.
Yeah, which baby do I kill? All these dumb bluegrass songs are my babies in some way.
That's right.
All right, so question 21 is one of the legacies of European colonialism is the linguistic makeup of much of Africa and South America. Many countries use European languages as either their primary language or their lingua franca. With this in mind, what is the most widely spoken language in the Southern Hemisphere?
I would say probably, well, if we're talking about South America, that's obviously a lot of Spanish, Portuguese, and then there's French.
A lot of French,
There's
yeah.
a lot of French in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
But I think maybe Portuguese would sneaky be number one. What do you think, Jeff?
Well, Brazil is the 5th most populous country.
That helps.
Yeah, I was thinking population. Brazil's gonna.
But doesn't the Philippines have Spanish as its lingua franca? Yeah. That's like 85 million people.
But you got Africa too, so.
Is it English?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Let's go with Portuguese.
It is Portuguese. So English is the most widely spoken, second language. But for primary languages, it is Portuguese because, Brazil just has tons of people in it. You've got Cape Verde, Equatorial Guinea, Guinea-Bissau. You have East Timor in Asia, Macau.
Don't forget
You've
Macau.
also got,
that's only a few million people.
Sao Tome.
Yeah, you were forgetting Macau, though. That's the problem.
Mozambique. Mozambique is another big one. Yeah. But no, Brazil really does weigh everything pretty heavily in favor of Portuguese.
Excellent.
All right, so now we're going to go to the Old Testament. In the Old Testament, King Nebuchadnezzar summons Daniel to interpret the king's dreams, and afterward makes him a ruler in this ancient empire that is frequently mentioned in the Old Testament.
I thought they brought Joseph to talk about dreams, or is that just in the musical?
That was in that they were more in the Egypt area.
Oh, I see.
So what was the name of the kingdom?
Yes, that he was made ruler in.
Was it Babylon, maybe? I thought Nebuchadnezzar was a Babylonian figure.
It was a ship, wasn't it?
In the Matrix, yeah.
Yeah. Babylon.
Do you guys like Babylon?
I have no idea about the Old Testament. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's say Babylon.
It is Babylon.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice. Good
Nebuchadnezzar
job,
was a real historic figure, so it's another way to get to the question. But yeah. All right. So for question 23, from 1971 to 2003, the NASCAR Cup Series was sponsored by R.J. Reynolds, and it carried the name of one of their former brands, named after the city in which the company is headquartered in. What was the name of the NASCAR Cup Series from 1971 to 2003?
Gotta admit, this one's not in my wheelhouse. NASCAR fan?
No. Watched them, but
Well,
I don't retain it.
I think I know this one.
Yeah, Matt, I'm wondering if you and I are on the same lines here. So NASCAR is big North Carolina, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Winston-Salem area.
Yeah.
And Winston
and
was also a brand of cigarette.
big sponsor of Flintstones and NASCAR, I believe, at the time.
It makes sense why they're no longer called that. So
yeah.
Was it the Winston Cup Series?
Let's go with it.
It was the Winston Cup Series.
Nice.
I was watching Days of Thunder the other day and wrote this question.
Excellent.
Classic Winston mess around.
Yeah. I would not say Days of Thunder is a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Great movie. Yeah.
It's a very entertaining movie. I will defend it till the end of my days.
It's like a good film, but it's a great movie.
That's cinema.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to describe it. Yeah.
Cold trickle.
All right.
I'll send
So for all right, so for question 24, Nelson Mandela was a man who lived many lives and needs no introduction. Mandela is called many names, including Tata, meaning father, and Kulu, meaning great one. But he was also often called by this, which was his clan name, as he was from the Thembu royal family.
Are we sure this is real, or is it just an effect, Nathan?
This is real.
I mean, we could be all having the same shared delusion, so none of us would really know, would we?
Well, I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Anybody?
Somewhere in
No.
my brain, but I'm not going to be able to pull it.
We're going to say...
Berenstein.
Berenstein Mandela.
Or Shazam, the
Sinbad.
The Sinbad genie. That does not exist.
So if you go back to back when he passed away, a lot of people called him Madiba.
Okay. Oh, Madiba. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, which is his clan name. All right, so I think that wraps it up for the for those questions, and we have one audio question left.
All right, here we go.
And
serve it up for us. You said you had a little.
I was just say I ran through 4 or 5 different songs that I started and just couldn't make work.
You had a breakthrough with this one, though.
I had a breakthrough with this one, and I was like, okay, I think this is pretty much the dumbest, most perfect way to cap this off. So, yeah.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's see what it is.
That's tough for me.
It sounds really familiar.
That one's not jumping out at me.
That's Taylor Swift.
Matt, you're kind of have a half smile.
No, it's just because when you hear them like this, they all sound like any song you tell me would be like, oh yeah, I'm so bad.
That's kind of because it's pleasant to listen to.
Yeah. Just a nice little ditty.
I'm guessing it's a pretty big genre twist on this one since Nathan.
Yeah.
So
do you have a hint? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, it was the unofficial theme song to your 2023 World Series Texas Rangers.
Oh, Matt, you might know that.
No, I don't.
No.
If it was the 2005
Matt,
White
huge
Sox,
Rangers
I
fan.
would Walker, Texas Ranger. is my
All
favorite.
right, we got to tap out on this one.
So it's Creed.
Oh,
Play it again at a low level.
Low level,
in the
okay.
background.
Little inspirational speech.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Is it higher? Which one is it? With arms wide open?
I don't know this one, I don't think. But we ended up with 16 dirty diapers in this game. And if you were playing at home, hope you beat us. Hope you ended up with more poopy diapers than us.
Yeah. In real life and in the game.
What's the name of that song, Nathan, by the way?
That's Higher.
Oh, it is.
That's Higher by Creed. Yeah.
Okay.
Very, very, very different genre. It's not butt rock. It's bluegrass.
I can hear it.
You know who's making a cool comeback is the All American Rejects. They're doing house parties for like $5 in bowling alleys, which is great.
And beer.
Yeah.
Honestly,
it's really cool.
if they come around here, I'm totally going to go.
Well, Nathan,
great
that was
promotion.
Great promotion, and that was a great game. We had a lot of fun. Thank you for putting so much effort into those musical questions as well. We always enjoy it when you bring some sound clips for us.
I promise you, I have more fun with him making them than anybody might have listening to them. It's something I really enjoy doing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you for doing that. Anyone you'd like to shout out before we let you go?
I guess my only shout out would be to this guy who lives down the way from me, great singer, Joshua Ray Walker, who was facing a long battle with cancer and is now cancer free.
All right.
Nice.
That's awesome.
So glad he's going to be with us hopefully for many more years to come.
Excellent. Glad to hear
Yay,
that.
science.
Yeah.
Yeah, great shout out. Marty, so awesome having you in studio. Anyone you'd like to shout out or anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, no, just hey to my friends and family that'll be listening, and thanks so much for you guys for putting this on and letting me come visit and not die too much in the sweat lodge.
It's not too bad yet.
It's not bad.
too bad
it's
yet.
not bad.
Yet.
But it could be.
It could be.
When Matt comes back.
Yeah,
it'll be
it's gonna get worse.
But we look forward to that. And also, part of our podcast that I always look forward to is thanking Airwave Media. That's what we call a segue in the biz, Jeff. Airwave Media, airwavemedia.com. Check out The Art of Crime, Emotional Badass, and Historical Blindness. Shall you?
3
Yes,
of the
you shall.
7 podcasts we always shout out.
Yes. And that'll do it for Triviality. Once again, thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Marty.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Neal. Matt. I'm Ken. And that was Triviality.
It feels really good to be productive, but a lot of the time it's easier said than done, especially when you need to make time to learn about productivity so you can actually, be productive. But you can start your morning off right and be ready to get stuff done in just a few minutes with the Inc. Productivity Tip of the Day podcast. New episodes drop every weekday, so listen and subscribe to Inc. Productivity Tip of the Day wherever you get your podcasts. That's Inc. Productivity Tip of the Day wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello, this is Matt from the Explorers Podcast. I want to invite you to join me on the voyages and journeys of the most famous explorers in the history of the world. These are the thrilling and captivating stories of Magellan, Shackleton, Lewis and Clark, and so many other famous and not so famous adventurers from throughout history. Go to explorerspodcast.com or just look us up on your podcast app. That's the Explorers Podcast.